Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to check in just to sort of share what I'm up to. I know I haven't put anything up for a little while, but I kind of hit a bit of a roadblock. Like there's some of these pieces I wasn't planning on sharing really, but until they were done. But then I kind of hit a roadblock along the way. Like that one there is meant to be like it's my Christian testimony one, so it means quite a lot to me. But yeah, I've been kind of just battling a bit with feeling like I can't do it justice really, but I'm still going with it. I just need to take my time, I think, and try and get it finished up. I'm sort of liking how it's coming along, but I just feel like it's got a long way to go, a lot of refinement and stuff. And I was working on this one too, which I quite like. I like all this sort of yellow background, it's like a bold and graphic kind of thing. But it's a bit more abstract than what I normally do. But I'm thinking I might just put some like slightly coloured like oranges and things, washes, so it's got a bit more of a gradient to it, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. I sort of like it, but it doesn't feel quite finished, so I think I might do that on that one. And yeah, I'm just testing out a new mic today. Hopefully this sounds okay for everyone. It's just so I can pin it to my top, so I can actually move around in the studio space here and not worry so much about having like a fixed mic on top of the camera that I'm trying to. I'm still feeling like I'm trying to do that because it feels a bit odd to me talking just freely with this thing. But let me know how it sounds. I did some tests earlier and it seems to be okay. It was only like a cheap little, I think it was like £15 or something I paid for this, but it make it a lot easier to film things and talk as I'm doing stuff. Whereas before I had to do kind of like a voiceover with like a fixed microphone, external microphone that I'd do a voiceover with after I'd filmed everything. But with this I can kind of work on stuff and talk as I do things, and I think that'll be a bit nicer. And yeah, I started looking into some, I'm not sure if it's something that would interest anyone that watches my normal stuff on here, but I do like 3D art. I might show some of that on the screen once I'm done filming this, where it's kind of, I don't know if you know, you sort of model up a 3D mesh in the computer, so it's all modelled in 3D, like you do with sculpture in real life, but you do it on the computer and you model it all in 3D, and then you apply like textures to it, like for materials and things, and you sort of light the scene yourself and compose it all. And to me, it's just like another medium, really. Like I'm using painting and drawing and things, but that's just like another medium that I use. But I'm not sure how much, with it being like digital art, I don't know whether it will be something that people want to see on here as well. Maybe I'll share some of it when it's like I can share about how I've composed shots and things on there, maybe, and lighting and stuff like that, because that's kind of transferable just to any art, isn't it? It all crosses over. Like I said, that's how I see it. It's all just part of the same. There's a lot of crossover between things. Like with my photography and stuff like that, that crosses over as well, doesn't it? It's all just I'm just trying to sort of fill my time with being creative and stuff, and I think it all feeds into each other and keeps things fresh. And but yeah, like I said, I just had a bit of a hiccup with this one where I just sort of hit a brick wall thinking, I've got so much to do, I don't know where to go with it. But I'm just going to keep plodding away, and hopefully I'll get there with it. But I don't want to sort of rush it too much with it being a special one to me. So yeah, that's it really. I just wanted to do a quick check-in and just explain where things are. And I just want to start putting stuff out that's a bit more like value on this channel. I think originally I jumped into things a bit because I sort of lost my job and I was trying to just get loads of content, just keep doing stuff. But I need to really sort of rethink how I'm doing things and just share stuff with more value, like how I'm actually doing things and processes and how-tos and all that kind of stuff as well. A bit more interesting for people, a bit more valuable to people. So I'm sort of thinking about that in the background, how I'm going to take that forward. Because I don't think it's nice for me to show what I'm doing, but I need to sort of do a bit more explaining of things and I don't think people are going to be so interested in just seeing what I'm doing all the time. You need to actually see a bit more behind the scenes, why I'm doing things and how, and I think that'll be more interesting for everyone, really. And yeah, summer's coming round as well, isn't it? So even though I've got hay fever and stuff, I sort of it gives you a little bit of a boost to try new things and a bit more energy, doesn't it? So I think I'll do that. Just start trying to sort of put stuff out that people actually are interested in seeing, and it'd be nice to hear from you guys what you'd like to see, and maybe I like using the community tab. I'm not sure if people really see those pop up on their feeds or anything. I do post on there occasionally about stuff, but maybe sort of it'd be nice for people to sort of tag along on there. And also, like, I want to start doing more with like a newsletter, so people that really do want to follow along the journey and stuff, be a good way just to stay in touch and not just reliable on certain platforms and things. Then people can just follow the journey, and I'll share a bit more interesting things on there, and connect a bit more, I guess. So it'd be nice to see that grow a little bit through this year, and like I say, sort of connect with people who are sort of really interested in the journey. And because what I do find, I look on the YouTube stuff, like the analytics and things, I think a lot of people, just the nature of YouTube, like they'll find some content, they'll watch a video of yours and then they'll move on to something else. It'd be nice to sort of find people that are really interested in the journey and stuff and following along, and sort of connecting more with people that are following along. And because it's a bit difficult to know that, really, isn't it, with it being on YouTube, and I don't get so much feedback and things. I'm not too sure what people are like and what they don't like, and if people have any questions or anything. And it'd be nice to sort of do a bit more of that going forwards and think about it a bit more. And I'll be happy to hear any suggestions and things you guys have got. I'm just sort of learning like you all are, and yeah, I plan to just keep moving on, keep sharing what I'm doing. Because one thing I've done is try to prioritise. Like, I find for me, like, I can't just do one thing all the time. But like I said, I'm trying to make everything I do creative. Like, I don't go out sort of drinking or anything like that, or things like a lot of people tend to do with their time, or just watching TV. And everything I'm doing is always sort of something creative. Like I say, I sort of got into my 3D, and I got quite in. I was just going to try doing like concept ideas, trying to come out of concepts, and I ended up just getting really into it, and I was doing that for a while. But like I say, I just sort of see it as another medium, and I got quite into that for a while. And now I'm going to start doing a bit more painting again, and sharing that, and just trying to figure out how I'm going to balance that, because I've made another YouTube channel, which I haven't put anything on yet, for 3D stuff, and another Instagram. So I think for now I'll just keep it separate, but then I might just put stuff on here where it's from that, where it's like relevant, like I say, composition and lighting and things like that, maybe. See how that goes. Like I say, yeah, just been prioritising what I'm doing, sort of, because you can't. We're all going to got so much time in the day, haven't we? Sorry, excuse me. And I think. So what I did is I sat down and I prioritised things, and it's obviously like my painting is a priority, my art, and also part of that is my 3D art, because I do enjoy doing that. So that's like I see that as my artwork. Like I do painting, drawing, 3D is another medium, and like I say, I'm not sure if people want to see any more of that. Like if I show how I do the 3D stuff, and if that would be something of interest, or whether I should just keep it separate. And then I've got other interests as well, like I want to try learning more of my music, and well, I've got this music software on my computer, so I'm thinking of maybe making some of my own music as like background music on here, but it's on a priority list. Like that comes further down the priority list. I'll do that now and then to keep things interesting, but I've got to focus on my artwork and my 3D, and that's all part of the same thing, and think how I can kind of make content around that people will find helpful and find interesting. Yeah, that's it really. I guess I don't want to babble on for too long. I just wanted to give a quick update on what I'm doing, and I guess stay tuned for more shortly, and I hope you're all doing well. Just keep on at it. We've all just got to keep moving on forwards. It's just a long journey, isn't it? And onwards.